Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going to take a quick look at my favorite company. This is my number one position in my portfolio, and that is Nvidia. Right now the stock price is up 12.75%. That is insane. Right now sitting at a market cap of over $750 billion. At one point this stock was up over 13%. So in today's episode I want to take a quick look at what's happening, my overall thoughts, and let's take a quick look at upcoming earnings. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit the thumbs up, make sure to hit the subscribe button, check out the pinned comment where I have 10 free stock ideas, and I also have a link to my free newsletter where I share all the information that I have from earning updates to just regular stock updates, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So check out the pinned comment. Like I mentioned, right, Nvidia right now up strong, up double digits. This is insane. And what's happening recently? We've kind of had two strong analyst upgrades driving the stock price, right? So today on November 4th, Wells Fargo adjusted their price target to $320 from $245. And about a week ago, we also saw another strong move in Nvidia. On October 25th, Piper Sandler adjusted their price target from to 260 from 225. So you're seeing kind of these bullish cases by analysts, huge price target upgrades. I am going to share a little bit of my thoughts in a bit. Some of the things I might not be too excited about, but still, at the end of the day, I'll just share my thoughts. Earnings are scheduled for this upcoming November 17th, so about 2 weeks from now, I want to say, for the quarter ending October 31st. I am definitely going to be taking a look at their earnings, might even do a live stream. Another thing that's really driving stock price right now, in my opinion, on Nvidia is there has been a lot of recent talks of numerous companies talking about the metaverse. And this is something I'm not a huge fan of. I've actually heard from a fellow coworker today that a lot of people kind of like to overvalue how some of these new technologies will do in the short term, but undervalue how they will do in the long term. And I feel like that's what's happening right now. A lot of people are overvaluing a little bit too much these metaverse talks. That's really driving these stock prices to go up. So in the short term, I believe there's going to be a lot of volatility, because in reality, right, let's take a look at some of my overviews. In reality, the metaverse is still far in the future. But to kind of get into this metaverse, we've seen a lot of companies invest in the following: invest in data centers, invest in network components, invest in things like artificial intelligence accelerators, which are like graphics cards, right? So companies are already doing it one way or another. I do believe we're going to see a nice increase in revenue as things move up throughout the quarters, as companies start to invest more. But these investments are going to be done throughout multiple year time frame, right? So that's something we have to understand. And I think that insightful that I mentioned is like sometimes we kind of overvalue the short-term returns or the short-term aspect of this technology, and I think that's what might be happening right now. Do you want 10 free stock picks right now? Well, if you do, let's take a quick listen to today's sponsor, a great reason why I'm able to provide so much content to you guys for free. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Motley Fool is a company that provides investing insight and stock recommendations for investors of all skill sets and risk levels. You all know how much I love researching new stocks and trying to find the next best investment. So I'm proud to partner with the Motley Fool to bring you 10 free stock picks from their popular product, Stock Advisor. Stock Advisor has beat the market by more than 4x. Go to fool.com/Jose to get your free 10 stock picks now. Another thing I do want to mention is Corsair. I actually did an earnings of them. If you guys are not familiar with Corsair, they kind of deal with the peripherals and components in the PC market, and they mentioned that in their earnings that they believe GPUs or graphics cards are still in huge demand from gamers. Unfortunately, gamers, due to high price and due to the overall low availability, due to crypto mining and just shortage, there's just a huge pent-up demand, right? So right now it seems like graphics card in form of Corsairs are not truly going to the gamers still. They're still kind of going into the crypto miners and other stuff. And this is something that CEO of Nvidia has mentioned before, that hey, right now there's still a huge demand of the 3000 series graphics cards, because gamers have still not updated, right? Because there's just huge there's just demand elsewhere from it. So the pent-up demand for graphics cards for the gaming market is still high. So even if, for example, cryptocurrency might take a dive, there's still going to be demand for graphics cards. So I think those are some bullish things, in my opinion, about Nvidia. Now let me share my thoughts. like we mentioned this, I am looking at the stock right now. Stock is up 12.75%. I want to say the stock right now is priced to perfection. I mean, look at this huge roundup in the past year. Right now, it's pretty much just giving you the middle finger, sitting at $300. Wow, we saw that live, guys. We saw that live, touching $300. But still, it's priced to perfection. That doesn't mean the stock price can't continue to go up, right? Prices can continue to go up. But I do want to say, hey, if there is some form of slip up, might not be Nvidia's fault, maybe a slip up in form of technology or something, it could drive stock price to go a little, to hit hard, to go down hard, right? So that's just, I want to say, something investors should keep in mind of 12.8% on a company like this. It's looking like some of the other companies out there where they're moving a lot on just recent news. My worry is it too overdone in the short term? But like I mentioned, stock prices can continue to go up. For me, tier level on Nvidia, this remains a tier 1. I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. This is the biggest position in my account, and it's probably driving my huge returns right now in my portfolio. For me, due to current stock price right now, this is more of a low dollar cost average. I'm a huge believer of dollar cost averaging. Sometimes is a small position because it could be a little bit volatile. Nvidia is the perfect example why. Nvidia has been running up for the past 2-3 months. So sometimes holding off, waiting for a better buying opportunity, it might not come. And if it does come, it'll probably be very far in the future. Or it can be short term, depending on earnings, right? But for me, dollar cost averaging, especially here in the United States with free trading, fractional investing, the best thing. For me, like I mentioned, Nvidia is more of a low dollar cost average at this times, not the time where I would open up a big position. Do I own? Yes, I own, and I have no plans of selling anytime soon. This is a company I'm expected to hold for multiple years. So this was recently updated today on November 4th. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take care, have a good night. Make sure to sign up for the newsletter, and see you next time.